What's up, y'all? It's your girl Q, and today is the first day of my new YouTube series, From Zero to Influencer. Yes, it's that time, y'all. March, we are going hard. Still the beginning of the year. Second quarter is just beginning, and I know a lot of you guys want to get into content creation, want to become influencers, so on and so forth. And I really want to help you guys, man, because I know with the knowledge that I know about content and becoming a content creator, it can really help somebody change their life. That's my goal, to just help. And y'all know that's really what I'm about, helping others get to the next level. Like, that's what it's all about, inspiring people, helping people understand that there's more to life than going to college, working 9 to 5. No, by all means, I don't knock those things. But for those people who want to go a different path in life, there are other paths. So, I just want to break down this series. It's probably going to be a 4-part series. I'm not sure how many videos, because I want to make sure I'm giving you guys the information. So it's going to be very informational. So get your pens, get your paper, follow along. If you need to pause the video at any time to write down notes, hey, do so. But I really want you guys to soak in all of this information, and don't just soak it in, put it to action, because faith without works is dead. You can have all the faith in the world, faith that it's going to happen, faith that you're going to get to the next goal in life, elevate. But if you don't put forth that action, nothing's going to happen. Yes, God will guide you and get you to places and get you through obstacles, but you also have to put in the work. So that's what this is all about, just helping you guys put in that work, having that faith, and everything else will fall in place. Let's give myself a little introduction. My name is Q. I go by QB Dressing on all social media platforms. I am a content creator / influencer. It's still surreal to me, like, that I'm in the position I am right now, especially with me doing content for a long time. Like, I've been doing content for my whole life, y'all. Like, how people are, you growing up, you want to be outside and all that. Like, I was always making some type of video. Like, you go back and search up my name, you will see old YouTube videos of me with my brothers and sisters. I was on YouTube before YouTube was YouTube. Like, before YouTube was out here paying people and all that, I was on YouTube making just making videos with my brothers and sisters. So this is not something that I just jumped in as an adult and was like, oh, I want to be a content creator. No, this is something that is years of me already being in front of the camera and me just learning what it really means to be a content creator for real and an influencer for real. So when I first started content, I was more of all over the place. Like, I was just, and I tell people this all the time, I was all over the place. And the reason being, because I didn't really understand content. I remember when I really got into like making TikToks and Instagram videos and stuff like that. I was like, man, how are these people getting paid on social media? Like, what are they doing? Like, what's the secret? I would watch videos, YouTube University. I would take all these like free courses and things like that. And I seen where somebody was like, find your niche. And I'm like, what is a niche? What exactly is a niche? Didn't understand what a niche was. So all over the place, just doing all type of crazy things, and I would go viral. Even before now, I've always been viral. I went viral a lot of times, but I only went viral for crazy things, not nothing that was like longevity. So imagine going viral, right? And your content is all over the place. So let's just say you go viral off of a trend, like a dance or something. Yes, you're going to get that traction to that video, and people are going to follow you because of that. But if you don't have a consistent thing that you're doing on your channel, those followers don't mean anything. Like, they literally don't mean anything, because you're going to keep posting. They're going to be like, oh, I don't really like this. She's all over the place. That's just like, think about yourself. Let's use me, for example. When I see a viral video, right, I look at it and it's funny and it's good. I used to just follow that person, but now what I'll do before I follow, go to their page, scroll through their content a little bit to see what they actually do, to see if it's something that I'm interested in. And 9 times out of 10, it's not. Like, you go to their page and they literally don't do anything, but that one video just went crazy. So that's why I tell people it's good to have a portfolio. But I want to really break down to you guys what a niche is. Oh yeah, I want to also let you guys know I'm going to be looking at my screen and looking at the camera, because I have my notes here. School is in session with Q, so make sure y'all are tuned in, man. Go get your drinks, your popcorn, your pencil, your paper, everything, your family. Anybody who want to really get into content creation, y'all, I really want y'all to really lock in and learn something. Like, I really want you guys to learn something, because I'm telling you, knowledge is power. I'm not hiding anything from y'all. I'm going to give y'all everything that I know, that I have. I'm going to give it straight to y'all, man. Letting y'all know the good and the bad, the ugly, the sad. Everything that comes with content, I'm really going to let y'all know about it, seriously. So, a niche refers to a social media platform or account that focuses on a specific targeted audience with a shared interest or passion. So, in simpler terms, what that means is a niche is, for example, cooking, lifestyle content. And lifestyle can really fall under a lot of things. Reviews, fashion, beauty, fitness. Those are different niches. I will fall under fashion niche. But with lifestyle, you can really add lifestyle to any of those niches because you can do a day in the life of a fitness coach, day in the life of a fashion creator, day in the life of a chef. Like you can really, when it comes to lifestyle, you can add lifestyle to any of those niches. Day in the life of a nail tech, day in the life of a hairstylist. So you can really add lifestyle into any of those categories to elevate your content. And that's what I'm really trying to do now because I've really gained a lot of traction from my Get Ready With Me's and my fashion content that now I have a community to where they will be interested in a day in the life with me. And that takes me back to the viral thing that I was telling you about. Going viral can make or break you. Now for me, I have a portfolio. You want to consider your social media your portfolio because whenever you be consistent and continuously post content, and let's just say a brand comes across your account, when they go to your account, they're going to go through all of your videos to see, okay, one, is this person consistent? Two, does this person know what they're talking about? And three, how was their engagement? So when they see all of those things, those fall under your portfolio. Your content is your portfolio. If you're going to post content out of a 7-day week, you want to post at least 4 to 5 times. 4 to 5 times because you want to stay in people's face because the algorithm changes every day. I'm telling you, if you miss a week of content, that can destroy your momentum. It really can. I'm telling you. I know from experience. So that's why for me, if I'm not going to be posting, if I have something to do, if I'm not going to be posting for a couple of days, I'll make videos in advance. Like, let's just say, for example, today, if I know I'm not going to feel like doing a video for the rest of the week, I'll do maybe 3 videos today. It can be hectic, but that allows me to have that breathing room of, okay, now when I get up every morning, all I have to do is just schedule, okay, post. I don't have to wake up and do a video. And with you being ahead of the game like that, let's say you have 3 videos. We're only going to post once a day. Now, some people post more times a day, but I recommend when you first start off, just post 1 video a day. So you have 3 videos. Let's just say it's Tuesday. So you have a video for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. You may not want to get up and make a video for Wednesday, but you have a video to post for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Let's say you wake up Thursday, want to make 3 more videos. Boom. Now you have a video for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So now you're way ahead of the game. So let's just say you don't want to make a video Friday or Saturday. You want to chill, relax. Sunday, oh, I feel like making some videos today. You make 3 more videos. Tuesday, Wednesday, You just have to set a schedule for yourself and figure out how you want to do your content. No, I'm not telling you to make 3 videos in a day. You can make 2 videos in a day. You can make 1 video in a day. But it's whatever works for you. You want to make it work for you. You want to make it as simple as possible. Not easy. Of course, it's not easy. Nothing in life is easy. But you can make things more bearable for yourself. So that's what I like to tell people when it comes to content. Just do what's best for you and what works for you. Whatever works for you, works for you. What works for me, works for me. I can give you all of these gems, all of these tips, but you're going to have to put it in your life and do it the way you want to do it. Like, you can't really base your success off of my personal success because everybody's success is different. So I want you guys to know, even though I'm giving you all these gems, everybody's experience will be different, whatever they do. It may take you a year. It may take you 3 months. It may take you a month. I don't want you guys to look at this and be like, oh, Q told me this, but this is happening. I'm telling you, like I said, faith without works is dead. Put in that work. It's not going to happen overnight. Let's just be realistic. It's not going to happen overnight because there's going to be things that you have to do within yourself to fix before you actually start seeing the fruits of your labor. That's just what it is. Like I told y'all, I've been doing content for 10 plus years and I'm just starting to see some type of success since 2024. It's 2024. So that should let you know right there that it's not an easy road. It takes work. A lot of y'all are just finding me now. But I've been doing this for years. This is years in the making. This is years of trial and error. Years of trying to figure it out. Years of failure. Years of ups and downs. But when you really want something, you won't ever give up on it. And I never gave up on becoming a content creator, becoming an influencer, because this is really something that I love to do. Like how people go to college to become a nurse, a doctor, become a lawyer. I really want this because this is what I love to do. Like, this is really what I love to do. So I want people to know that this is for somebody who really wants this for themselves, because I don't want people to think, oh, becoming a content creator is the easy way out, oh, I don't have to, so I don't have to put in much work. Because once you get into this and realize all the work that you have to put in, and it's not something that you really want to do, you won't do it. I'm going to tell you that right now, you will not do it. You won't do it because you're going to be like, man, this is too much for me. Like, I thought this was easy. Do not go into anything thinking it's easy. I'm gonna give y'all an example. Like, one time I was in college, I took a couple of different electives that I thought were going to be easy, like music, art, and dance. The names may think, oh, it's just music, so we're just gonna be listening to music, all this stuff. In college, those are some hard classes because it's not like it was in school. It's not like it was in high school, middle school. No, you're really learning the history of music. You're really learning the history of dance. You're really learning the history of art. Like, it's not what it seems. It's not what it may seem like. So I really want you to come into content creation open-minded and knowing that it's not going to be easy, but if I put in the work, it'll be all worth it. I'm just going to take you down step-by-step way to really finding your niche and understanding what a niche is. So I give you guys an example of what a niche is. So now you should be in your mind thinking about, okay, what is my niche? Like, what is something that I really want to do? And I really want you guys to really interact below, because I will reply back to you guys' comments. If you have any other type of questions, comment below questions that you may have that I may didn't answer in this particular video, and I'll get to you. I'll do so after each video I want to do like a Q&A video. So if there's anything in this video that you may didn't understand, you want me to elaborate more on, comment them below and I'm gonna do a Q&A. I think that's like kind of like a interactive thing I want to do, because I really want this to be like a class type thing. So I'm also gonna have an icebreaker question for you guys as well. So I'll do the video, you guys do your icebreaker question below, and if you have any questions or anything for the Q&A video, comment them below, because I really want you guys to interact and let me know that you really are interested in becoming a content creator. Like, help me help you how to identify your ideal niche. Now, I know there's a lot of people on social media, TikTok specifically, who just do think pieces. I don't recommend think pieces because think pieces can become outdated. When you're just on TikTok talking, chatting it up, and not any substance to what you're talking about, is going to eventually die down. People get tired of think pieces. I want y'all to know that right now. People are really tired of think pieces. People are more into learning. That's the main thing. I'm telling you, 2025, people are looking to learn. People are looking to be inspired. People are looking to grow. How can you help them grow? So keep that in mind when you're thinking about your niche. But you also want it to relate to you. Don't just do anything random. Like, for me, fashion relates to me. And when you are doing your content, you want it to be like second nature. I get messages all the time like, man, you're so authentic. Like, you're so real. I love how you're yourself. That's what draws in my support. People love authenticness. They love it. People are really getting tired of the fake pranks or stuff. Like, of course, young people like that, but people in our generation are really not with the faking it till you make it thing anymore, as far as trying to be something that you're not. So for me, I'm always going to be myself regardless. I don't want to be like anybody else, and you shouldn't want to be like anybody else either. I have messages like, people, I want to be like you. I wish I had what you have. No, don't think like that. Have more than me. Want to have more than me. Yeah, you can be inspired by me, but don't want to be like me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I really try to push people to be themselves and grow within themselves, because I want y'all to listen to the quote J. Cole said on his song, "There's no life in this world that's better than yours." Love yours. Literally love yours. Stop trying to be like the next person. Stop thinking that, oh, if I wear this because it's high price, that's going to make me look better. No, it's really not. It may make you look cool for the moment, but then what? You got to continue that persona. You got to keep up that image. I don't want to keep up an image that's not me. It becomes hard. Always be yourself no matter what. So when you are looking for your niche and you are trying to figure out what your niche is, think about that. Think about what resonates with you. What's something that you can explain to people that you would know without having to, oh, damn, how can I tell these people about it? Whatever you do on social media, you don't have to be perfect at it, but you should at least know something about your niche. Don't just jump into something because it's popular or because everybody's doing it. No, because people are going to tell if you don't know what you're talking about. We don't all start out as influencers or content creators or business owners. We all start out as consumers. Think about it. when you have a business, when you're a content creator, when you're an influencer, you have to first think in a consumer mindset, because we all are in some shape or form of fashion. We're all still consumers, even though we're trying to grow to become something different, but we're all still consuming things from other people. And just think about what you expect from other people. So what do you think people expect from you? You get what I'm saying? That's just how you have to look at it. We have passion versus profit. So brainstorm areas where your passions and audience demand intersect. For example, if you love fitness and health, but also know there's a growing audience for plant-based living, combining those can help carve out a unique niche. So I'm going to break it down to you in my way. So with me, I'm a fashion creator. I like to put on clothes. At first, I just started out as just doing get ready with me. It's like nothing too crazy. I just like to put on clothes for real. But what I realized is there's not a lot of creators out there like me. Even though there's a lot of people in the fashion creator influencer realm, I stand out. Let me explain to you why. 1, I'm a Black woman. 2, I'm in the LGBTQ community. And 3, which is probably the main one, I'm plus size, but I'm a confident plus size woman. And I don't have to sexualize my body to get attention. I just be myself. I'm different when it comes to clothing. I like to step outside the box. I do crop. I feel like I am the first plus size masculine woman to do to do the crop shirts the way I do it. Now, I did get the inspiration from Teddy. She's a content creator as well. But this is what I want y'all to understand. When you get things from other people, it's okay to be inspired, y'all. It's okay to be inspired. Inspiration and copying are 2 different things. That's where people get mixed up. People see you inspired by somebody and be like, oh, you copying them. No, it's a difference. Copying is like copying and paste. Oh, this person wears their clothes like that, I'm going to wear them exactly like that. No, I took her idea of cropping a shirt to the next level. I cropped it even more. I put it at my waist. A lot of plus size people are scared of that. Why? Because I make sure they fupa. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I wear my pants over my stomach. A lot of masculine women don't do that. I don't know if it's because, men don't do it, and that's the style they're really going for. But as for me, I never liked the way it felt. I put in my pants under my stomach. Like, I could do that if I wanted to, but that's just not my style, and that's okay. I'm different. Everybody's different. There's probably masculine women who have been wanting to do that, but were afraid because of what people think. And they see me and they're like, whoa. So there are people who do that. I've learned a lot since I've been doing this content thing, that a lot of people are just afraid to be themselves because of what other people will think of them. And in this content realm, it has to be the first thing to go. That has to be the first thing to go. You caring about what the next person think of you, it has to go. It has to. If you want to grow within this path, you have to stop being a people pleaser and stop having to care about what the next person says about you. This is a path where people are going to constantly be in your business who don't know you, who've never seen you a day in their life. I'm telling you, the internet is the most scarce career path, because you're going to constantly have people in your business wanting to know your business, dictate your life, tell you how you should dress, how you should live. If you can't handle that, this may not be for you, and that's okay. That's okay. You may be more into a faceless channel. I'm not really big on faceless channels because I love to be in front of the camera, but there are creators out there who can guide you on how to become a faceless channel. My sister started doing that. She was into making like sports TikTok videos, sports YouTube videos, basically just, talking about sports, where she didn't have to be in the video, but she was still having good engagement. So there's different ways you can do social media, but I'm mostly speaking for people who want to be their own brand, who want to be the face of their social media. So there are other ways. So if that is what you are more into, go look up David Amar. He could definitely help you out with that. He could definitely help you out with that because he does a lot of faceless channels, and that's a route to go too. Just change your mindset, figure out what you want to do. It takes a lot of prayer. It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of strength, a lot of strength to be able to not worry about what the next person says. It took me a while. It took me a while to get to this point where I don't really focus on what people say about me on social media, because at the end of the day, what I realize is, even though there's people out here that are just trying to dictate me, tell me about what I should do, how I should live, how my life should be, there's 1,000 more people out there who love me, who are inspired by me, who say that I make their life better, who've got through depression, things of that nature. And it's just like, wow, that really makes me so happy, y'all. Like, being able to touch people, especially young people. Like, y'all don't understand how many young people hit me up on a daily basis, 10, 11, 15, 17, 18, and these are men and women, not only women, guys, young guys, small, big, short, it don't matter, like all demographics, all sizes, all sexual orientations. Reach out to me and let me know how I inspire them and how I'm motivating them to do, want to make different choices in their lives. So you never know who you can save, who you can inspire by just doing what you love. Never in a million years did I think I would be inspiring people. Yes, I wanted to inspire people, but I never thought I would. I've been doing this for a long time. So just make sure that your mind is ready for what this comes with, because it won't be easy, y'all. I'm going to continue to preach it won't be easy, because I really want you to get that in your head that it won't be easy. I don't want you to start this thinking this is going to be the easy route. Like, people will go to the military thinking it's the easy route because they'll have financial freedom, but you got to go through basic training. You got to go through all these hoops and loops just to be able to get those benefits. This is the same. You got to go through a lot to reap the benefits. And that's in anything you do. So don't think that any road that you take is going to be easy. It's not. Even for dealers, it's not an easy route. You got to deal with people. You got to watch your back at all times. Hoping people don't rob you. Hoping you don't get caught by the cops. Like, it's I don't care what you do. There's no easy road. No easy road. So once you really get that in your head, that there's no road that's easy, there's going to be trials, there's going to be tribulations. But if I work and I put in forth that effort and grind, I will reap the benefits of all my hard labor. All right, so audience research. This is just these are just really what I'm giving you, like examples of things that you can do on your own, your downtime, to just see what people are doing within your niche. So start researching what people are already talking about in your chosen space. Use platforms like Google Trends, Reddit, social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube to see what's trending and where your content can add value. What can you bring to the table different, a little bit different? Like this guy, I forgot his name, but he does cooking videos. But in the midst of his cooking videos, he dances. Most people are just cooking. So imagine watching somebody, they're cooking, food looking good. Ooh, that looks so good. Mid video, he just started breaking out dancing. You're like, oh snap, he killing that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's more engagement to get you to see him. And he's done so many amazing things just because he decided to switch up his content. Get a little creative. Get creative. Nobody can dictate what you do for your content. Your content is literally like your own reality TV show. That's what I'm getting to the point of with my content. It's really about becoming my own reality TV show. I'm about to start doing whatever I feel as far as lifestyle when it comes to my content, because sometimes you can get in a place like, okay, I'm not really putting on a fit today, but you still want to create content. Okay, find something that resonates with you and still post. You have to learn how to step outside the box. Don't get caught up in one thing within your niche. Figure out different things within your niche so that you can do. See what they're doing. Let's just say you want to do fashion. Follow other creators. See what they're doing. See how you can spice up the fashion world. See what you can do different. Do jokes while you're getting dressed. You just have to find creative ways to connect with people. Because I'm telling you, you will be so surprised at what people really connect with. And it's all about that first 3 to 5 seconds of your video. You have to bring a call of action. Like for the month of January, like for me, the month of January, my call of action was get ready with me with story times. The story times had my followers in a frenzy. You hear me? They were tuned in because they knew when I said get ready with me and I'm gonna give you a story time. Oh, they were tuned in. And I used that to my advantage. I went crazy with the story times in January. No, I'm not a storyteller, but I was just basically giving my life experiences, my life stories, and people loved it. And I was just like, okay, this is something different. Because a lot of people, when they get ready, they just getting ready. They might tell you what they're doing for their day. They might tell you what they got planned for the weeks to come or things like that, if they're booked and busy. But nobody was really giving a story time while they was getting ready. So that became my thing. I do it every now and then. But I know if I really want that spark, I know what to do. I know what to do to get that spark. People love to hear me talk about Get Ready With Me's. What I learned when I first started doing my Get Ready With Me's, I would just have music in my background and I'm just getting dressed. But once I opened my mouth and people started hearing me talk, people resonated with me. People love my talking videos. My talking videos go crazy. Like once you really get into your niche, you know what people like and what people don't like when it comes to your content. And not saying that the people don't like when I just do the music ones. They like it, but they love when I talk. That's just what it is. Sometimes call to actions can be very vulgar, like especially when it comes to like the watch this if you have time for God. Those type of call to actions I don't really like because I feel like they're using God as a clout thing. Like, they're using God to get engagement. And I don't like to use God to gain anything. Like, I just feel like that's a no-no for me. That is a no-no for me. Don't put like, because that will make people feel like, man, I gotta watch it now. I gotta watch it now. You know what I'm saying? But don't feel like that, because those people are just using that to get engagement. Call to actions are kind of like conversation starters, or I tried this and this was the result. So it's getting you to be like, I wonder what happened. But for like I was stating, so my call to action for January was get ready with me while I give y'all a story time. That's it. Those first couple of words is what kept that engagement going. When somebody hears story time, best believe people are nosy. People still ask for story times to this day. That really kept a lot of my followers tuned in. Some of them have hit 1 million views. Every now and then I'll throw a story time here and there. And of course, I don't have 1 million stories, so I'm not finna just continue to tell stories. Eventually, they're going to become false because I'm not going to have anything else to talk about. So I wanted to spread it out, not just give all my stories out at one time, but here and there, and it's like up to me. If I want a viral video for the month, I'll tell a story. Like, you'll get to the point where you control your engagement. I control my engagement. I know what gets my followers to moving. I know what gets them to engage. So you'll get to a point in your content creation where it's like, I'm gonna have a chill month, but next month I want to go crazy. Like for me, my birthday's in April. So this month I'm gonna tell a few stories because I know that it's going to get my engagement up, and I know it's going to get that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? You run the show. Get to the point where you're running the show. Just like a job. I'm my own boss. You're running the show. You know what people like. You know what people don't like. So you know sometimes you might want to have a chill, calm month. Sometimes you want to go crazy. So you will get to dictate when you want to go crazy and when you just want to chill. And that is what it is. If you're this far into the video and you're still not sure, like, man, I still don't know what I want my niche to be. Go on Google and type in niche quiz, and they'll give you some questions. Answer those questions truthfully. Like, it's going to be about you, and that will allow you to see where you may fall in those categories. Honestly, for me, I feel like your niche should come naturally because you should know what you like to do, what you don't like to do. Like for me, my niche came naturally, but it didn't come until I went through some things in life and I realized that fashion was my lane. I didn't know fashion was my lane when I first started doing content. I didn't. Like I told y'all, I was all over the place, but it took for me to lose my job back in like during COVID, and my wife, she came to me, she was like, hey, you should start making clothes, you should start making stuff with the Cricut machine, you should make your own stuff. I'm like, what? Nah, that ain't me. Nah, not knowing. So she's like, just try it and see. I was like, well, shit, I ain't got nothing else to do right now, you know what I'm saying? And that's when, during the pandemic, it was getting that unemployment, boy. We was, whew, what a time to be alive, right? So I got the Cricut machine, got the paper, got the heat press and all that. First day I tried it, I was so frustrated because I didn't know what I was doing. But once I got the hang of it, y'all, I fell in love with creating. I literally fell in love with creating clothes. Like, I used to make masks. Like, I did so much during that time when it came to like creating clothes, masks, all type of stuff. And I was just like, man, I love this. Then I got to the point where I actually reached out to a manufacturer and I created some shorts. Amazing. Now I'm to the point where I revamped my brand and we about to come back harder. So it's like, for me, fashion, clothing is a part of me. It always has been, even when I didn't know it was, but God allowed me to find my purpose in my darkest time. I found my purpose in life during the most dark time of my life. Sometimes you have to go through that dark time to really realize what it is that you love. Not saying that's for everybody, but that was definitely what it had to be for me. But just take some time, sit in silence, pray, ask God to give you guidance. I used to ask God all the time, like, God, please show me my purpose. God, please show, I know I'm supposed to be doing something in life, but I just don't know what it is. Like, I feel like I'm all over the place. Can you please help me? Can you please help me? And he did. It took years, but I figured it out. Sometimes God has to sit you down for you to even take the time to try out new things and see what fits you and what doesn't fit you. Sometimes we be so busy in our life that we don't make time for certain things. But I'm telling you, take that time, figure out what you want to do in life. If content is what you want to do, figure out your niche. Once you figure out your niche, you're halfway there. Figuring out your niche is the hardest part. That's the hardest part. And it seems so simple and so cliche, but it's so hard. Because once you figure out your niche, now all you got to do is write out a plan of content ideas. Okay, boom, I want to do cooking content. All right, I'm gonna do come grocery shopping with me, unpack my groceries with me. Let's cook a dinner. Let's make a gourmet meal. Let's make a 10-minute meal. It's going to become easy once you actually figure out that niche, because the ideas are just going to start flowing and flowing and flowing. You also have to have confidence. Be confident in what you decide to do with your niche. Be bold, be confident, believe in yourself. Believe that anything you set your mind to, you can do. Daily affirmations. Y'all see this board right here? Every month, I write my monthly goals. Not yearly goals, not long-term goals, but just short-term monthly goals. It don't take all that, y'all. Just live a day at a time. Stop trying to live for tomorrow and live for today, because trying to live for tomorrow, you're going to miss out on today's opportunities because you're so focused on tomorrow. And tomorrow's not ever promised. It's not. So live today to your fullest potential. I'm just going to give y'all a breakdown of what each week is. So week 1 was the niche and building your confidence. Week 2 is the platforms to post on, how to post on them and good things like that. Week 3, I know a lot of y'all are waiting for week 3, which is editing. That's what I get. That's the most questions I get on a day-to-day basis. How do you edit? And your edits are so dope. I know you guys are waiting for that. And then week 4, which will be the last week of the month, is how we monetize and how we start trying to get brand deals and all that good stuff. Even if you're not ready to reach out to brands or monetize yet, you will know you will know the steps. Like once we're done with this 4-week plan, you're going to know a lot. You're going to know a lot about all the ins and outs of content creation, and it's really going to set you on a great path to success. So I'm excited. I'm really excited about this because I know a lot of you guys have been trying to figure out how to do content. A lot of people be gatekeeping and telling you this and that, but not giving you the full breakdown of what you really need to know. But I want to do that for y'all. So that's what I'm saying. If y'all have any other questions, let me know, man, so that you guys can get those questions in and I can get that Q&A video answered for y'all before next week and we jump into week 2 of class. I do have an icebreaker question for you guys. Basically just introducing yourself, give me your name, what you currently do, and what has led you to want to be a content creator. Like I really want to know where you guys' heads are at to see what makes you want to be a content creator. Like what has put you in a place to say, yes, this is what I really want to do, but I'm just scared to jump in because I don't know where to start. And that's a lot of people's problem. A lot of people feel like they don't know where to start, when I just tell them all the time, just start. But sometimes it's not that easy because, like I said, a lot of people don't know their niche. But for me, I didn't know my niche at first, but I still started. I didn't know my niche until last year. Everybody's different. But I know for me, I have been doing content for years and it taught me a lot. So now that I do know my niche, I know a lot of things, the do's and don'ts of when it comes to social media. If you really put forth the action, everything I'm telling you, and put it in your own way, put your own creative juices on it, you can make a nice income off of social media. You can really make a nice income, even if you just want it to be like a little side hustle. You can make a nice income off of it. So just keep all those things in mind when you're trying to find it. And if you need help with finding your niche, just anything, I'm telling y'all, always hit me up on social media. I am the most openest influencer you will ever know. Like I don't mind writing back to anybody. I'm the type of person that's gonna write back. Like I can get irritated, but I'm still gonna write back. People be sending me crazy messages, but I still reply because that's just the type of person I am. I love people. I'm a people person that love people. Sometimes people irritate me, but I really love people. Like I really love people, period. So today we just went over your niche, building that confidence, and really changing the mindset. It's important to know that this is not an easy road, but it's worth it. It's a career path. Content creation, in my opinion, is a career path. So if this is a career path that you really want to take, lock in. I really want you guys to lock in. Keep God first, man. Keep God first. And that's in anything you do, even if it's not even content. In anything you do in life, keep God first because you're going to need him. You're going to need him because there's going to be things that try to knock you off track, try to get you out of character. But as long as you got him, he's going to make sure you're all right. He's going to make sure you're all right. I'm telling you, he's going to help you along the way. You need his guidance along the way, period. You need his guidance. We can't do it alone. Inspiration comes from him through me. Best believe that. Everything that I speak to y'all is because God has spoken those things through me. I am just the voice. Everything that I tell you has come from God himself. to me to tell you. That's why I love what I do. I love what I do. I have people telling me all the time, you have converted me to want to believe in God. You got to get yourself right with that before you even try to really get into this. Seriously, because it's not going to be an easy road. In my opinion, this is a hard road, guys. This is a hard road because there's going to be so many people who are going to try to dictate you and tell you how you should live and how you shouldn't live, that you should be doing what you should not be doing. You got to be strong up here and have him upstairs to guide you. He's your only guidance, not people. Only allow God to guide you. All right. But that's my little spill. Y'all know how I get. When I really get into it, I get into it. But yeah, man, that is week 1. I really hope that I helped you guys out with the first week of From Zero to Influencer. Just finding your niche. That is really what week 1 is about. Don't forget to answer your icebreaker question, which is introducing yourself, your name, what you currently do, and what made you want to become a content creator. What's really getting you to wanting to be in the content creator space? And leave questions below so that I can do the Q&A video for you guys. The Q&A video is going to be real short and sweet. It won't be long as this video, but I do want to answer those questions that I may have missed because I do feel like I did a long video. I talked a lot in this video. If you like this video and you know anybody who is looking to become a content creator as well, who's looking for information, tag them, send this video to them. Make sure you guys comment, like, share, do all that good stuff, man. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss a video. I'm really working to get my YouTube monetized. That is my new goal now, is to really get more consistent with YouTube content. So with me doing this 4-part series, I think this is really going to get me to a place of being consistent on YouTube. But I love y'all. Be easy. And we out of here. I'll see y'all next week.